Okay, everybody. Hi. Good evening from Athens. I'm feeling a little bloated and a little gassy, if I'm being honest. So I'm just going to run you through what I do in this situation. This is really great when you're traveling, or if you've just like eaten some weird food, or any variable that's caused you to have a little bit of like weird indigestion and bloating. It's also great for after a long flight. So what you're going to start with is sit cross-legged, and just tuck one heel, the heel that's closer to your groin, a little closer to your groin, and then tuck the other heel right behind it. Pull the flesh out from under your butt, and then grab your knees and sit up tall. Now take a big deep breath in and let your belly expand, and then take a deep breath out. We're going to start with circles, moving to the right. So you'll circle the torso around the crossed legs, back, and as you pull back, round the spine, pull the shoulders forward. As you come forward, push the heart forward, roll the shoulders back, and so on. Maybe you add the breath. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And then reverse. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And then come back through center, sit up tall again, and let's do a couple of twists. So twists are going to be really good to just kind of rinse out that midsection. So I'm going to take my right heel to my left inner thigh, and then I'm going to turn my right knee up so that I've got this leg propped up now. Now take your right hand, bring it behind you so that you can sit up nice and tall. Then take your left arm, reach it up into the air, bend the elbow and cross the left elbow over the right knee if you can. If it's not happening, just hook the arm around that knee and pull yourself to the right. I'm going to see if I can hook the elbow to the outer leg. Good. Now we're twisting, we're twisting, we're twisting. We're breathing in to elongate the spine, and we're breathing out to push and twist. Again, breathe in, and breathe out. Let's do it one more time. Inhale to lengthen the spine, exhale to twist, and then come back around. Cool, let's do the other side. So right leg goes long now. Left heel hugs in, and you can measure, you can bring the heel or the sole of the foot towards the inner thigh, and then tip the knee up towards the ceiling. Left hand comes behind you to prop you up. Now you're sitting up tall, you're elongating the spine. We inhale, reach the arm up, and then we exhale, right arm either grabs and hooks that left leg in, you're pulling the leg in towards the chest and you're spinning. Or right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee for leverage, and we're turning and we're breathing in to lengthen. And we're breathing out. And again, breathe in, sit up tall. And we breathe out to turn. Again, breathe in. And breathe out, turn. Good, come back through center. Now let's lie down. All right, onto the back you go, and you'll take your knees into your chest and just rock a little side to side. And you know what, just for fun, I like to take my feet down to the floor and let my knees knock in towards the center. Just for a moment, you're gonna feel this in your IT bands. This has nothing to do with digestion, but it just feels really good. So roll the edges of your feet towards the edges of your mat. So like you're basically lifting your arches and you're externally rotating your ankles. And then try to bring the knees to touch. Ooh. Sides of the legs talk to you. Neutralize the pelvis. Keep that little resistance going. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. All right, let's take the right leg long and hug the left knee into the chest and rock a little side to side. Good, so it's just like you're snuggling with your left leg, like you're just kind of pulling your thigh closer to your chest and your shin closer to your thigh. And you can circle out the ankle while you're there and flex the toes and then curl the toes. And then let's straighten the leg and take the hands and hook them behind the back of the leg. You can always just hold your leg, maybe flex point the foot. Good, now let's turn this into a twist. So we're gonna go back to hugging the knee into the chest and breathe in. And then as you exhale, let's cross this all the way over. So left knee goes to the right. You can turn the hips up and then stretch your left arm out so that the shoulder blade on the left side goes back towards the floor. Just a big old deep twist. You could use your right hand as I'm doing to hold my left thigh. Not necessary. And whether the left shoulder blade comes off the floor or not, it's not really the focus. It's more about your energetic placement. So think about, you just kind of want to aim that left shoulder blade towards the floor, because what that does is it turns the chest open and it gives you a little bit more of a stretch in the pec, around the armpit. So really kind of encourage the left shoulder blade towards the floor. And you're breathing. Good, let's come back through center. And we'll stretch that left leg long. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. And snuggle it. You know, think about thigh to side chest, shin to thigh, and work with the foot if you want something else to do. I'm feeling better already. This is such an amazing little thing, you know, just a few minutes on your mat and really kind of solves whatever the issue is. All right. Okay, and now let's take a walk. Bring the hands behind the leg. Give it a good stretch up. Neutralize your pelvis, hug your belly in. Flex point the foot. Good, take a deep breath in. Good, and then hug that knee back into the chest. So now right knee back into the chest. We inhale, the exhale turns. You draw the right knee over to the left with the left hand. Once you turn, right butt cheek is off the mat. You can see that, right? Now stretch out your right arm and work to keep that shoulder blade on the ground. You might notice that you're more flexible on one side than you are on the other. That is normal. Most of us are not ambidextrous. I think I feel this way because I ate a bunch of broccoli for dinner. Not that that's important to you, but you know, I just don't eat broccoli that much anymore. I love it. Maybe I need to eat more of it. Anyway, here we go. We're turning. We're twisting. We're breathing. You're getting into that right glute. Here comes Leo. Hi, buddy. All right, take another deep breath in. And then when you exhale, come back through center. Last thing we'll do here is going to be a happy baby. So you're just going to pull your knees to your chest, walk your hands to the outsides of your feet, and pull the feet apart as you let the thighs get closer to the floor. And relax your upper body. And if you want to rock a little side to side, you can. Maybe take the soles of the feet together and do that thing where we kind of butterfly the knees and then hug the feet in towards the groin as you press the chest open. And then let's release. Take the feet down to the floor. Stretch your legs out long, stretch your arms overhead, interlace your fingers, take a big long stretch from the palms down to the toes. Take a big deep breath in, and then let it go. Thank you so much. That was a quickie but effective. Hope it is for you too. When you're ready, you can pop back up and roll up your mat and go about your day. All right? Thanks again, guys. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.